gamers? Feels good to be back. Sorry, I know it's been a little minute. It's been about a week since I've uploaded. I was still streaming and stuff, but I got pretty damn sick. A pretty rough cough in the past week. But we're back. We're back. You know how it is. We got a new ban list. Shout out to the people in the Discord, specifically Pit to Sovs, for letting me know, frame one, that we have a new ban list. Now, I am hoping for a couple of things here. One thing, we've heard that Tenpai is coming to the game, and I'm pretty damn worried about that. So hopefully, I'm really hoping to see some early hits to Tenpai. We saw Maxi going to 2 in OCG, so if they could maybe reveal Full Ross in the game and start hitting Maxi, that could be really cool. Snake Eyes has been dominant for a long time. I think Snake Eyes might be due for some hits. And for Yubel specifically, I think Yubel is carrying a lot of people right now. Like, I've noticed a lot of really bad players in higher ranks in Master Duel. Now, I'm not like some amazing player or anything. That it really just feels like Yubel carries a lot of players. So I would like to see Yubel hit at this point, even though I think the deck is fun to play. I feel like it needs some hits. Maybe like Phantom to 1. Phantom to 1 to me would make a lot of sense. I think Phantom should have always been a hard once per turn anyway. That card is a little too broken that they can just spam it out. But either way, let's just check out what it is. Let's see what it is. New ban list, dude. I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Let's see where it is. Maintenance. I don't know why it wasn't showing it to me, but now here it is. So the following information about the cards was incorrect. So we have made the necessary corrections. Ghosts are okay, whatever. So I guess they made a mistake and now they corrected it. So we're gonna go one by one. I'm pretty good at only reading one card without spoiling myself. So you know, if you guys want to try doing that, do that. If you just want to read all of it and just know what it is and get it over with, that's totally fair too. But let's see. So we're gonna start off with cards to be forbidden. Yes. Oh, that's so smart. Okay. So to all the little Timmies out there telling me I'm crazy for putting tier limits in basically just under tier 1 when I did my last tier list, well, here you have it. Primeval, Planet, Perlarino getting banned. Why? Because tier, while a lot of people want to pretend that it's so inconsistent, is actually insanely consistent at specifically searching this card as well as many other things. But yeah, I think this makes so much sense. So now they can't just mill any of their traps. There are multiple traps that search Perlarino and just get into their full tier combo. I think this makes a ton of sense. I'm super happy to see tier hit. I said they needed a hit. I'm glad to see they got hit. It's a good thing. Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. That's another good way to hit Yubel. I like it. I mean, Yubel's still going to be crazy, but god damn it, Ibli was way too popular in this game. Get her out of here. Stupid card design. Glad to see it hit. I made a deck profile for it. That doesn't mean I like it. I don't like it. We make those deck profiles of stupid broken decks so we can then see them hit when everyone's playing them. So very happy to see Corruptor Ibli is finally gone. That's a good thing. And Jowgen, I mean, you guys already know how I feel about stun. Sorry, stun players, you lost another one. Personally, I don't think Jowgen is as good of a ban as banning Fossil Dyna. I kind of get Jowgen, I guess, because you can play Jowgen with that branded lock as well. You could do a Jowgen lock in branded. But yeah, in my opinion, I'd rather they just remove Fossil Dyna. That card's a bit more annoying. But whatever, Jowgen banned. Good thing. I'm happy to see it. Now, cards to be limited. We have Poplar going to 1 and Fossil Dyna. Stun got way too good in this game. It got way too good. I'm glad I didn't drop my tier list yet. I'm planning on making a predictive tier list for the format with Tenpai. And I wasn't sure where to put stun, but now I have a better idea where to put it. This is gonna... Okay. So no more Jowgen and only 1 copy of Fossil Dyna. Now you guys are gonna be stuck playing a bunch of awful statues. Oh boy. Bunch of barrier statues. Okay. Yeah. Love to see it. I hate Fossil Dyna with a passion. Hate this card. Stun now is doing that whole Luna thing, and that's also really crazy. Part of me thinks that Luna maybe should have been limited, because when they set up multiple Lunas plus a bunch of stun back row, that's also insanely difficult to get through. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Hitting Luna also sounds kind of weird, so I just don't know. So cards to be semi-limited. So we're seeing a Kirin going down to 2, Phantom going down to 2. Now that's actually pretty big. That changes the lines. If you start your combo with if you shotgun a Phantom of Yubel at the start of your combo, Now your combo is going to be a little bit different. It's not to say that it's going to be bad per se. And it's also like in the grind game, you don't get like another free Phantom on turn 3. So yeah, I mean, I think Phantom of Yubel even to 2 is pretty damn impactful. So yeah, I think that's a good hit. And Kirin to 2 makes sense. I mean, as much as I love Fire King, it is true that Fire King Snake Eyes has been like pretty damn dominant. I think it's the coolest variant of Snake Eyes we've gotten, and I really like the way that Fire King plays, so I don't want to hate too much. But yeah, it is kind of broken, and Kirin kind of being this card that just makes it so you don't need to rely on your opponent's special summoning to get into your Garunix plays on opponent's turn is pretty crazy. So I think this makes a lot of sense, not to mention obviously you can dodge Imperm and different things with Kirin, which is pretty nuts. Gold Sarcophagus going up to 2. Multiple copies of Sark is huge. A lot of decks can take advantage of this. I like it. I think it's a good change. Dark Beckoning Beast. Wow. Dark Beckoning Beast going to 2 as well, and Opening of the Spirit Gates. Well, I think most people were only running 2 Opening of the Spirit Gates regardless, but that is funny that Sprite is taking another indirect hit from Dark Beckoning Beast, now going to 2. Not the end of the world, but still a pretty big deal, I would say. That's a pretty big hit. And now we have cards for which the limit will be completely removed. Water Enchantress! Sorry, they also said Colossus, but I mean, okay, shout out to Colossus, whatever. Water Enchantress. So what is that now? So we have Rite of Aramis. So we have Rite at 3, and we have Water Enchantress at 3. Adventure is full power again. This is fire. This is a great list. This is a great list. Change of Heart going to 3. Like, that's a no-brainer. Eradicator Epidemic Virus going to 3. I mean, I think this is fine. I don't think Labyrinth would run more than 1 regardless, so who cares? And Chaos Space going to 3. Whoa. Whoa. Does Dragon Link start playing 3 Chaos Space? Probably. They probably do. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. Damn. What a list. Even when even the unlimits are impactful, that's when you're like, yo, hold on. It might just be because the format is going to be so warped by Tenpai that they're like, okay, we can free a lot of this stuff off of the list, maybe. I don't know. I am a little dismayed that we did not see any Tenpai hits on this. That's kind of crazy to me. But I'm very happy for one to be proven right yet again. Proven right yet again. I was right, by the way. Look, I said Tier Limit was crazy. Then Tier Limit did crazy in the World Championship. And now they felt the need to ban Primeval Planet Perlerino. So I just want to shove that a little bit harder in the face of the people that were saying I was crazy for putting Tier as like the 4th best deck on my tier list. Like, you can debate the placement a little bit, but I was not crazy. This deck is that good. It's that consistent, and it needed to be hit again, in my opinion. Honestly, it's a crazy deck. Yeah, and everything else is good. Like, I mean, you remove Ibli and Jowgen, obviously. Like, these cards are super toxic and stupid. Poplar going to 1, it just makes sense. Like, Snake Eyes has been too good for too long. They keep just doing like little consistency hits to Snake Eyes. I don't think Snake Eyes has suffered a real ban yet. And I'm not sure if they need one, really. I think in a world of Tenpai, Snake Eyes is going to feel a bit less cringe, probably, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Fossil Dyna, obviously, I hate this card, so yes, less copies of Fossil Dyna is a good thing. And yeah, even these are pretty good. Like, the Phantom to 2 is good. I don't know about this consistency hit. I find it a little strange, but sure. And I love the Unlimits. Yeah, awesome list. One of the better lists we've seen in this game. Maybe not the best ever, but it's up there for sure. Like, probably a top 5 list for me. I mean, I love this list. This is awesome. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. I'm pretty confident that most people, like a good amount of people, are going to like this list. I think this is a really, really good list. I'm probably going to see some tier players crying about this and pretending that this was not warranted, and they're wrong. And that's okay. You can't always be right. You know, it happens to the best of us. Either way, it is fun to come back to a brand new ban list. I mean, that's a really good way to hop back into it. Very happy to see this. This is a huge one. I mean, I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments if you're dismayed about any of this, or if you're excited about most of it or some of it. And let me know if you see any implications for some of these unlimits potentially. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, peace.